Top 10 Richest Women in Africa 2020. Hello Displorers, welcome back to another informative video presented to you by Displar, and thanks for watching. In this video, we shall be shining the light on the richest women on the continent of Africa. Africa is an amazing continent full of natural resources and innovation. Today, some of Africa's leading entrepreneurs from across this diverse land have turned these resources into massive empires. Most of the top 10 richest women in Africa are successful business women. South Africa and Nigeria lead the list with the number of rich women living in the continent. For this countdown, we shall exclude politicians for obvious reasons. If you are new here, welcome. Be sure to subscribe and turn notifications so you don't miss any of our videos. There are many successful and rich women in Africa, but these are the 10 richest of them all. Number 10. Irene Charnley, net worth $150 million. Irene Charnley, born on 6 May 1960, is a businesswoman from South Africa. Charnley first made her mark on the African business community as a negotiator for South Africa's National Union of Mineworkers, where she spent 13 years coordinating various divisions of union operations. She went on to become an executive director for the MTN Group, which is Africa's largest telecommunications company. It is said under her leadership several African and Middle Eastern countries were connected into the MTN network. Charnley was behind the founding of the National Empowerment Consortium, made up of 50% black business owners and 50% black African laborers. They eventually owned 35% of Johnnic Holdings, now called Johnnic Communications. Despite her position, Charnley left MTN under controversial conditions, but she was worth $150 million when she left. In August 2000, she was awarded the title of Businesswoman of the Year for her outstanding contribution to taking Johnnic from an industrial conglomerate to a modern telecommunications media group. Moreover, Charnley was recently awarded as one of the top 50 businesswomen outside of the United States. Charnley is currently the CEO of Telecoms Holdings Limited, a Mauritius-based Pan-African telecommunications group with operations in Nigeria, Tanzania, Uganda, the Democratic Republic of Congo and South Africa. Number 9. WENDY ACKERMAN, net worth $190.2 million. WENDY ACKERMAN is a South African woman worth $190.2 million. She taught English at the English Academy in Soweto in the 1960s and was involved in teaching English to the black community at night school during her student years. She joined her husband Raymond ACKERMAN in Pick n Pay when he acquired the company. While raising a family of 4, she had been totally involved in the group's development of employee benefits and their welfare. She was appointed a director of Pick n Pay in 1981 and is responsible for employee license, staff benefits and welfare. The company operates throughout South Africa and Australia and employs around 49,000 people. Today, much of WENDY's boundless energy is devoted to her family's philanthropic endeavors and her personal work for the underprivileged. Her favorite quote goes as thus: "Everything is possible. Impossible just takes a little longer." Number 8. WENDY APPELBAUM, net worth $259.3 million. WENDY Donna APPELBAUM was born in South Africa in 1965. She is the only daughter of the South African business mogul, Sir Donald Gordon, founder of Liberty Group. She studied psychology at the University of Witwatersrand. Thereafter, she worked with her father at the Liberty Group and also became a director at the Liberty Investors in 1994. WENDY became a co-founder and deputy chairman of the Women's Investment Portfolio Holdings, WIPHOLD. She co-founded the company with 10 other influential women, and together, they empowered women from all walks in life. In 2003, she became the chairperson of the Morgenson Wine Estate, wine and agricultural business in Stellenbosch, South Africa. Also, she served as the former deputy chairman of WIPHOLD, a women's investment holding company listed on JSE. Number 7. BIMBO ALASE, net worth $600 million. BIMBO ALASE is a businesswoman worth $600 million. She made her fortune from furniture and is the CEO of Leather World. The billionaire in Naira is 54 years old. She ventured into the business world by opening a small gift store in Lagos. She also has a business in various other African countries. Her business, Leather World, is one of the top luxurious furniture stores in Africa. Bimbo started small, and today she's one of the most successful and celebrated women in Africa. Number 6. FIFI EKANEM EJINDU, net worth $600 million. FIFI EJINDU is a Nigerian architect and businesswoman worth $600 million. She's 57 years old and hails from Uyo, Akwa Ibom. She makes a fortune from architecture, real estate, construction, oil and gas, and so on. The billionaire is the CEO of Scarlet Group of companies. She schooled in the United States, worked there for a while before relocating to Nigeria to kickstart her business, which, as we can see, is a massive success. Her grandfather, King James Ekpo Bassey, was crowned king by Queen Victoria in 1893, which is why she is called Princess EJINDU. The billionaire loves fashion and creative arts, which was why she established the African Arts and Fashion Initiatives. Number 5. HAJIA SHAGAYA, net worth $680 million. HAJIA Bola SHAGAYA was born on 10th October 1959, the daughter of Adut Makur, a Sudanese seamstress, and Emenike Mobo, a Nigerian public servant. Bola SHAGAYA is known to have had a secondary school education at Queen's School Ilorin and a tertiary education at Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria, and Armstrong College in California, where she studied economics and accountancy. However, she started her career with the audit department in the Central Bank of Nigeria before venturing into commercial activities in 1983. Her business experience started with importation and distribution of photographic materials, and she introduced the Konika brand of photographic materials into the Nigerian market in West Africa. HAJIA Bola SHAGAYA is also the managing director of Practoil Limited, one of the largest importers and distributors of base oil in Nigeria, serving local lubricant blending plants. Her business also includes huge investment in real estate, spanning across major cities in the country with over 300 employees. Moreover, she is currently on the board of Unity Bank PLC, formerly Intercity Bank, and has been for over 8 years. Number 4. EJINDU, net worth $809 million. Dr. EJINDU is a Zimbabwean businesswoman, founder and managing director of DDNS Security Operations Limited, which is the holding company of Securico Security Services. Dr. EJINDU is also the chairperson of ZNCC Women's Desk. She was born on 5th February 1960 in rural Gutu to Mary and Pino Simbe. She worked for Zimbabwe Broadcasting Corporation and Old Mutual for 6 years as an accounting officer, and then joined into Market Life Assurance as a marketing executive, where she worked for 16 years and left to found Securico. She founded the security company Securico from humble beginnings in Zimbabwe in 1998. In an interview, she said that the idea to form Securico was conceived out of the need to earn a livelihood, but critically to revolutionize the male-dominated security industry. She is currently worth over $800 million. Number 3. NGINA KENYATTA, net worth $1 billion. NGINA KENYATTA, born on 24 June 1933, popularly known as Mama NGINA, is the former First Lady of Kenya. She is the widow of the country's first president, Jomo Kenyatta, 1889 to 1978, and also the mother of President Uhuru Kenyatta. This became a reference as the mother of the nation. In the 1970s, she and the other high-level government officials were allegedly involved in an ivory smuggling ring, which transported tusks out of the country in a state private airliner. A May 1975 edition of New Scientist cited her as one of Kenya's ivory queens, but also asserted they could not be completely certain that these claims were true. However, New Scientist claimed that there was now documentary proof that at least one member of Kenya's royal family had shipped over 6 tons of ivory to Red China. She also became one of the richest individuals in Kenya, owning plantations, ranches, and hotels. She currently leads a quiet life in Kenya as a wealthy widow. Number 2. Folorunsho Alakija, net worth $1.1 billion. Folorunsho Alakija is a Nigerian billionaire businesswoman. She is involved in the fashion, oil, real estate, and printing industries. She is the group managing director of the Rose of Sharon Group, which consists of the Rose of Sharon Print and Promotions Limited, Digital Reality Prints Limited, and the executive vice chairman of the Famfa Oil Limited. Alakija started her career in 1974 as an executive secretary at Sijuade Enterprises, Lagos, Nigeria. She moved to the former First National Bank of Chicago, which later became Finbank, now acquired by FCMB, First City Monument Bank, where she worked for some years before establishing a tailoring company called Supreme Stitches. Within a few years, as Rose of Sharon House of Fashion, it became a household name. As national president and lifelong trustee of the Fashion Designers Association of Nigeria, FADAN, she left an indelible mark, promoting Nigerian culture through fashion and style. In May 1993, ACKERMAN applied for an allocation of an oil prospecting license. In September 1996, she entered into a joint venture agreement with Star Deepwater Petroleum Limited, a wholly owned subsidiary of Texaco, and appointed the company as a technical advisor for the exploration of the license, transferring 40% of a 100% stake to Star Deep. She also has a majority stake in Dayspring Property Development Company. ACKERMAN is ranked by Forbes as the richest woman in Nigeria and second richest woman in Africa, with an estimated net worth of $1.1 billion. Number 1. Isabel dos Santos, net worth $2.1 billion. Isabel dos Santos, born 20th April 1973, is an Angolan businesswoman, Africa's richest woman, and the eldest child of Angola's former president, José Eduardo dos Santos, who ruled the country from 1979 to 2017. In 2013, according to Forbes, her net worth had exceeded $2 billion, making her Africa's first female billionaire in dollars. Forbes described how Dos Santos acquired her wealth by taking stakes in companies doing business in Angola, suggesting that her wealth comes almost entirely from her family's power and connections. In November 2015, the BBC named Dos Santos as one of the 100 most influential women in the world. Dos Santos returned from London in the early 1990s to join her father in Luanda and started working as the project manager engineer for Urbana 2000, a subsidiary of Jembers Group that had won a contract to clean and disinfect the city. Following that, she set up a trucking business. The widespread use of walkie-talkie technology paved the way for a subsequent foray into telecoms. In 1997, she started her first business, opening the Miami Beach Club, one of the first nightclubs and beach restaurants on the Luanda Island. Over nearly 20 years, she expanded her business interest, leading to the creation of several holdings in Angola and mostly abroad, making substantial investments in high-profile enterprises, especially in Portugal. In June 2016, she was appointed by her father as the chairwoman of Sonangol, the Angolan state oil company. The controversial appointment in the wake of similar appointments of children of the president to key posts was short-lived, as João Lourenço, the new Angolan president, fired her merely 2 months after being sworn into office. Her net worth is currently estimated to $2.1 billion, making her the richest woman in Africa. There you have it, explorers. Those were the top 10 richest women in Africa. Thanks for watching this video. If you did enjoy, do want to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe and share with your friends.